Hi everyone, how are you? Mr.Zaki with you. Now we will take model 3. This the third class in Mawheba level 3. Now the first problem, if x plus 1 over x equals 2, then x squared plus 1 over x squared. What is the answer here? Okay, I want to think how to solve this problem. Can you help me, my student? Look here. It is easy, I think. Here x and here 1 over x. Maybe we suppose that's what is x. If you add x plus 1 over x, we can suppose that's maybe x equals to 1. You can write x equals 1 here and here 1. So 1 plus 1, it is 2. It is correct, right? Then we find x equals 1. We can write it here. X squared plus 1 over x squared. You write 1 squared and 1 over 1 squared. 1 squared, it is 1. 1 over 1 squared, it is also 1. 1 plus 1 equals what? 2. So the answer is what? The answer is B. You see? Is it clear, my student? The answer is right. 2. Okay. Is it clear? Now we will look. Number 2. Compare between two values, A and B. Give me here in the first value of A is 3x to the power 0 and 5x to the power 0. How I find the numbers? How I find the value? Here, what about x to the power 0 here? X to the power 0 here equal to 1, right? So you multiply 3 times 1 equals 3, right? What about 5x all to the power 0? All to the power 0. It is what? It is 1. So what is the value? Who greater? The answer is number what? Number A. So value of A is greater. Is it clear, my student? Do you understand? I think it is easy, right? It is easy because x to the power 0 equals 1 and 5x to the power 0 because all in the brackets. So equals 1. Right. Now we will take number 3. Number 3, the value of 2 to the power 100 minus 2 to the power 98 over 2 to the power 99 minus 2 to the power 98. Here, how I solve this problem? If you see like this, you take a common factor. You take a common factor. What is a common factor between 2 to the power 98 and 2 to the power 100? A common factor, it is the small exponent. It is what the common factor? It is 2 to the power 98. And what is the left? 2 to the power 100 and minus 2 to the power 98. It is what? The left or the remainder, it is 2 to the power 2, right? it is 2 to the power 2. Minus 2 to the power 98, you take it, equals what? Equal to 1, right? What about the denominator here? What is a common factor also? It is the small or the smaller of exponent. It is what? 2 to the power 98 here. You can write how to solve problems in your book. 2 to the power 98, then what is the left or what is the remainder? 2 to the power 99 minus 98, it is what? It is 2. 2 to the power 98, it is also 1. See, you can also simplify 2 to the power 98 with 2 to the power 98 because the same. Now, what is the left? 2 to the power 2, it is 4, minus 1, it is 3, and 2 minus 1, it is 1. So, the answer is what? It is 3. So, it is what? It is B, it is C. Right? If you see like this, if you see the problems, you take a common factor. You must remember what I said to you. You take a common factor, then you simplify the common factor are the same, then you find the result. Right? Good. Number here. I have now a graph. The maximum and minimum temperature in April of some Arab and world capital. Look here. Cairo, the temperature is 20 and 10. The maximum is 20. The minimum is I think 15. Also in London or Riyadh, also look here, Riyadh, it is 40, the maximum, and the minimum is 25, and etc. Algeria, Moscow. Look now, you have a book now, you can open. So I want to answer these questions. The greatest temperature is in, what is the greatest temperature? Is in what? Can you help me to find the answer? The greatest temperature is in where? Yes. Look here. Riyadh. Yes. So the answer is what? Is C. Okay, now. The 5 questions. The difference between maximum temperature in Riyadh and Moscow. He said the maximum temperature between Riyadh and Moscow. Look here, this Moscow and this Riyadh. Riyadh. What is the difference between? Between, where are you? Yes, it is 40 minus the temperature of Moscow is 15. So 40 minus 15, it is 25. Thank you, Miss. Right. The answer is 25. Right. So the answer is number D. Okay, now he wants now the mean of the minimum temperature in Riyadh and Cairo. It is what? Minimum. He said minimum. Look, minimum temperature in Riyadh and Cairo. What is the mean? The mean, it is you add the temperatures and divide it by 2. Look here. So he said between the mean, between Cairo and Riyadh, the minimum, we find the minimum is here, 15. Also Riyadh, it is what? It is 25, right? You add 25 plus 15, it is 40 divided by 2. So it is 40 divided by 2. 40 divided by 2 equals to 20. So the answer, Kauthar Dawood, right? It is 20. So you add, then divided by 2. So the answer is what? 20. Number B. Right? Good. Okay, now, number 7. Look here. In the opposite figure, he gives me AMO. Look here. I want to be attention this problem to know how you find the answer. AMO, look here. Where is it? A, this MO, look here, MO, plus a BMH, BMH, like this, BMH. Look, here R equals what? 140. R equals 140. So each one equals what? Divided by 2, then the angle is what? Each one equals what? Because when you divide it by 2, then M here equals 70. And another one is 70, right? Okay, now, the second one. He said AMC, where is it? AMC, where is it? AMC, and DMO, where is it? DMO. He said 2/3. What's meaning 2/3? Look here, 2/3. That's mean because we have a straight line here. It is 180. So 180, this straight line here, straight line, 180. 180 divided by, you add 2 plus 3 divided by 5. If you divide it by 5, because divided by 5, how much will be? Each angle, when divided by 5, it is 180 divided by 5 equals what? Do you know the answer? It is 36. So yes, no, 36. Here will be 36. And here will be double. 36 plus 36 equal to what? 72. 70 will be 72. No, because here 180 here. Sorry. We find here 70. Look here 70 and here 70. Because here one line here from C to D, one line, it is 180, right? Now this angle with this angle equal to 5 partition. You subtract 180, minus 70 here, minus 70 equals to 110, right? So we have here and here it is 110. He said to me CMH. Where is it? CMH. He wanted this. Now divided here by 5. 110 divided by 5 equals 22. So here 22. And here because we have here 22, and the second one is 3. Here 2 times 22 it is here, because we have each one, we have here 2 times 22 equals 44. Here to 44. And also 3 times 22, it is here 66. Then when you add, equals to 180. So what is the angle here? Because opposite, then 66. The answer is 66, number C. Okay, let's try it to calculate. Then you can find the answer is 66. Now, number 8. In the opposite figure, 3 squares are equal in area. The sum of their area is 12 centimeter. Then the perimeter of the figure is, okay, now, because the square, that's all lengths are the same, right? All lengths are the same. Look here, are the same. Also here, and this one, it is 1. So we want to find now 3 squares are equals in area. The sum of their areas, it is 12. So each one divided by 3, then equals to 4. Each one is 4. It is here 4. The area, it is this 4. So what about the length of side? It is will be what? 2. Also here 2. Also here 2. What about here? It is what? It is 1. Then you add. Look. Then you add the length. Here 1. You add 4 plus 4, it is 8. Plus 4, it is 12. Plus 4, it is 16. He said what? And then the perimeter of figure, it is 16, right? So number what? Number D. It is 16. Is it clear? My student, is it clear? Right, Kauthar, it is 16. Right. Now, number 9. In the opposite figure, if these are two concentric circles at M and their diameter length are 3 centimeter and 5 centimeter, then the area of shaded part in terms of pi is, we have to circle. We want the shaded part in terms of pi is what? We find the area of the big one, big circle, minus the small circle. Okay, what about the radius? Here, he said we are two circle. This, the big one is 5. The circle of big one, it is 5 diameter. And the small one, it is 3. So now we find the volume. Oh, sorry, not we find the area. The area of big one by r squared, right? Minus this 4 1 minus by r squared of the second one, right? Only we substitute. The big one, it is 5. So 5 squared, it is 25 by minus r squared, it is what? 3. You multiply it, it's 9 by. Then you subtract 25 minus 9, it is 16 by. It is 16 by. So the answer is number what? Number A. Only you find the area of each circle and you subtract. Then you find the area of the shaded bar. Okay. Number 10. Which of the following rational numbers lie between? What is it? 1/5 and 2/5. Is it there any numbers between 1/5 and 2/5? When you see two fractions here, we don't have any number between them. So what I will do, you multiply it by 2, each of them. You multiply here by 2 and here by 2 will be 2/10. Also, you multiply the second one by 2, it is 4/10. Look, now, is there between them a number here? Yes, it is what? It is a 3/what? Over 10. 3/10, it is 0.3. Then the answer is number C. 3/10, it is 0.3. So the answer number C. Right. Okay. Number 11 now. If the age of Basim now is X years, then his age 3 years ago was what? I think it is easy. If you understand the questions, when you read the question and you understand the meaning, you can find the answer. Now, what is the answer here? It is number what? The answer is because if the age of Basim now is X years, then his age 3 years ago was what? Was x minus 3. Right, Kauthar Dawood. Right. So the answer is x minus 3. Right. Now number 12. In the opposite figure, find x. How I find x here? I have right triangle. You must know how to find right triangle. I explained before, when give me, look here, when give me two numbers, you can find the third number. Here 3, 4, what is the long one? For the small triangle, what is it? If give me 3, 4, then the third one, it is what? It is 5, right? Good. So now this triangle, we have 30 and 90 here, will be the third angle, it is 60. So we have a special triangle. Then give me 5, that's opposite of 30 triangle. Then the big one will be what? Will be 10 here. Right? Will be 10. So x is 10. And the length of that opposite of 60, it is 5 square root of 3. Of square root of 3. But he want x only. So the answer is C. The answer is C. Okay, now we will take number 13. If 45% of a number 90, then the number is what? What is the number? Because 45% of a number, we write equation. I said 45 divide percentage of 100 multiply by x equals 90. So what is the number here? What is the number? So only you multiply it. 45 x equals 90 times 100, right? And divided by 45. Also the second here, 45. You also simplify this one here 2. Then 2 times 100 equals 200. So x is 200. So the answer is what? Is B. Is it clear? I think it is easy to find 45% of a number equals 90. You write 45 over 100 x equals 90. Then you find x. Right? Good. 14. He wants the ratio between Hani's weight to the weight of his father. This give me the ratio. Now give me the ratio between Hani's weight and weight of his father, 3 over 5. What is the Hani's weight if the weight of his father 90? Yes, I write a fraction or right here 3 over 5 equals, because 3 for Hani's weight, we write x here for Hani weight, and father, it is what? It is 90, right? It is 90. So we find x now. You multiply it and divide it by 5. What do you think the answer? 3 times 90. Now we find x equals 90 multiplied by 3 divided by 5. Right? You simplify it when it is here 18. Now 18 times 3, it is 45. So the answer is 54. Sorry. The answer is 54. Sorry. Number B. Okay, is it clear? My student, is it clear? Right. Now, number 15. A factory produces 21 devices in 7 days. How many devices does it produce in 30 days at the same rate? I think it is easy also. We write here 21 in what? In 7 days, right? Now he said how many days here? We can write x of how many days? Oh, we have 30 days. How many produces? You multiply it, then x equals 30 times 21 divided by 7. You simplify 7 with 21. It is 3. 30 times 3, it is 90. So the answer is C. The answer is C. We can use also another way. You can find each days how many devices does it produce. Divided it 21 divided by 7, it is what? It is, if you divide it here 21 divided by 7, it is 3. So 3 devices each days. Then you multiply it. 3 times 30, it is 90. Right? Good. We will go to 16, then we will go to 16, then we will go to verbal section. Now, find the answer. How I find the answer here? You add 157 plus 43. You add only. If you add it, you get 200 here, right? 200 and divided by 10. Divided by 10. What is the answer if you divide it by 10? It is what? It is 20, right? Then 24 times 5, it is 120. And you add 20 plus 120 equals 140. So the answer is number what? Number B. Right. Okay, now the last questions here. Number 17. Then the left questions, your homework. Complete square root of 5, square root of 20, square root of 45, square root of 80 in the same pattern. In the same pattern, then we find the next number. What is it? Look here. When you multiply by 4, here you multiply by 4, you get square root of 20, right? And right, You see, you multiply it by what here? And when you multiply it by 22, 40, oh, we can't find it like this. We can't find it like this. So we go another way. You analyze it. Here, square root of 5. What about 20? 20, it is 4 times 5. 4 go out. You write 2 square root of 5. What about this? Also, this 9 times 5. Then 9 go outside. So 3 square root of 9. Oh, sorry, of 5. What about 80? The same. It is 16 times 5. So will be 4 square root of 5. Then what is the next? Because you see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's outside of the square root, and square root are the same. So the answer is 5 square root of 5. Right? What about 5 square root of 5? Go to inside here. If you 5 to put it inside, that's 5 square. 5 square, it is 25. So 25 times 5. What is the answer? It is square root of 125. So the answer is number C. Right. You are welcome with Mr. Zaki. Thank you very much for watching and good luck in your life. Thank you. Bye-bye.